The night Rashida finally spoke, and everything changed. For years, fans had watched her smile through storms, stand tall through humiliation, and stay silent when most would have screamed. But tonight, that silence ended. One post, one live, and one truth bomb later, the entire timeline erupted. The Queen of Composure had officially entered the chat. From Atlanta's gossip circles to Hollywood blogs, the message was clear. Rashida was done playing nice. Her voice, calm yet cutting, carried the weight of years of restraint. Every pause, every look, every word felt like a headline. This wasn't revenge, it was reclamation. And as her name started trending across platforms, one question echoed louder than any rumor. What finally pushed Rashida to break her silence? Before the storm, Rashida was the blueprint of grace. A woman who built her empire quietly, balancing motherhood, music, and business with a steady calm that made chaos look easy. She wasn't the loudest in the room. She was the one everyone watched. When scandals hid in the past, she met them with poise, choosing silence over spectacle. To her fans, that silence became strength, proof she rose above the noise. To critics, it was strategy, a way to keep her brand untouched. Either way, Rashida earned respect. She embodied loyalty, standing by her man when most said walk away. Yet, behind the smiles and interviews, there was always that flicker, the look of a woman carrying more than she showed. So when she finally decided to speak, the world knew, if Rashida was talking, something serious had gone down. It started with a blurry 30-second clip that hit social media just after midnight. Grainy lighting, muffled music, a crowded lounge somewhere in Atlanta. At first glance, it looked like nothing. Two figures at the back booth, laughing, leaning close. But then someone zoomed in, and the internet froze. The woman's profile, sharp jawline, familiar hair, that unmistakable smile, looked eerily like Jasmine, the same name that once turned Rashida's world upside down. Within minutes, fan pages dissected every frame, matching tattoos, timestamps, even the reflection in a champagne glass. Blogs ran with captions like "history repeating" and "caught again." By morning, the clip was everywhere. Reposted, slowed down, filtered, and debated. Some said it was old footage, others swore it was fresh. Either way, the whispers had turned into a wildfire. The question spread faster than the video itself. Was Kirk Frost caught again? By sunrise, social media was on fire. The comment sections exploded. Part outrage, part disbelief, part déjà vu. "Not again, Kirk?" one fan wrote, while another joked. At this point, Rashida needs royalties. Memes poured in, old reunion clips, crying emojis, and side-by-side screenshots of Jasmine's face under a magnifying filter. Twitter Spaces popped up overnight with titles like "Rashida deserves better" and "Kirk, please go home." Even verified accounts couldn't resist the chaos, dropping cryptic eye emojis and popcorn gifs. The story trended within hours, jumping from gossip blogs to major entertainment outlets. But beneath the jokes was a deeper sting. Fans felt protective, even personally betrayed. Rashida had rebuilt her peace publicly, and now, the internet feared they were watching it shatter again in real time. Just when the noise from the video started to settle, screenshots dropped, crisp, time-stamped, and way too specific to ignore. Messages allegedly between Kirk and Jasmine began circulating on blog pages, showing flirty late-night exchanges and familiar pet names that fans instantly recognized. The tone was casual, teasing, the kind of comfort that comes from history, not coincidence. And then Jasmine poured fuel on the fire with a cryptic Instagram story. A selfie, a half smile, and the caption, "Oops, wrong number." That single post sent timelines into meltdown. Bloggers dissected every emoji, every punctuation mark, while fan detectives compared fonts and contact bubbles for proof. Whether real or faked, the receipts made the rumors impossible to ignore. The narrative had shifted, from speculation to near certainty, and all eyes turned back to Rashida, waiting for her reaction. But instead of clapping back, she stayed silent. Rashida's silence became its own headline. For days, she posted nothing. No cryptic quotes, no stories, not even a repost. Her accounts went quiet, and that quiet felt heavy. But according to insiders behind the scenes, she wasn't crumbling, she was calculating. One source close to her told an Atlanta blog, "She's not crying this time. She's cold, focused, like she's got a plan." Another insider hinted that she'd already spoken to her lawyers before the first story hit the shade room. The shift was clear. This wasn't the old Rasheeda who played peacemaker. This was a woman in control. Fans noticed too. Her silence wasn't weakness, it was strategy. Every hour she stayed quiet, anticipation built. Everyone knew when she finally spoke, it wouldn't be impulsive. It would be deliberate, and it would hit harder than any leak, rumor, or receipt could ever do. For longtime fans, the 2017 scandal was déjà vu wrapped in heartbreak. Back then, Kirk's affair with Jasmine wasn't just gossip. It was public humiliation broadcast on national TV. Rasheeda's tearful confrontation, the DNA test, the endless commentary, it all played out like a reality show no wife ever signs up for. And through it all, she stayed. She forgave, rebuilt, and became a symbol of loyalty under fire. But the cost was deep. Her brand carried the scars of that storyline, and every interview after came with side eyes and whispers. So when Jasmine's name resurfaced now, it wasn't just another rumor. It was reopening a wound the world thought had finally healed. Then, out of nowhere, Rasheeda posted 5 words that shook the internet. "I'm not playing this time." No hashtags, no tags, no explanation. Just those words on a black background. Within minutes, screenshots flooded every platform. Fans screamed in the comments, "She said what she said!" And it's go time! Even celebrity friends dropped subtle support emojis, hearts, swords, scales of justice. Bloggers immediately spun theories, claiming the phrase hinted at legal action. One outlet wrote, "Sources say Rasheeda's already in talks with her attorney." Whether true or not, the post hit like a siren. The energy had shifted from pain to power. That single post wasn't just shade, it was a warning. Rasheeda wasn't venting this time. She was making moves, and everyone watching could feel it. When Rasheeda finally went live, the internet nearly crashed. The screen opened to a softly lit room. No glam squad, no background music, just her and the quiet hum of tension. "I'm not here to bash anyone," she began, voice steady but sharp. "I'm here to free myself from the noise." In less than 10 minutes, she dropped lines that would echo across every platform. Sometimes peace looks like silence. Other times, it looks like walking away. Fans flooded the comments with heart emojis and crying faces. She never said Kirk's name once, but she didn't have to. "I've chosen peace over chaos long enough," she said. "Now I'm choosing me." Her calm delivery made every sentence feel like a mic drop. When she smiled and ended with, "Don't mistake grace for weakness, not anymore," the clip instantly went viral. Screenshots, sound bites, and edits hit TikTok within minutes. Even major blogs quoted her word for word. That live wasn't a rant. It was a revolution in real time. Kirk moved fast, but not fast enough. Within an hour of Rasheeda's live, he posted a muted story. A black screen with the words, "People love drama," and a shrug emoji. It didn't land well. Comments exploded, calling it tone-deaf and gaslighting at its finest. The next day, paparazzi caught him leaving a restaurant alone, dodging questions and hiding behind sunglasses. Then came the PR apology, a quick live where he claimed, "Y'all believe anything online. Me and my wife are solid," but his tone wasn't conviction, it was panic. Fans weren't buying it. Even his followers began tagging Rasheeda with messages of support, drowning out his narrative completely. The more he spoke, the worse it got. Blogs titled it Kirk's Crisis Tour. Rasheeda's silence after her live said more than any response could. She'd already won the conversation, and this time the internet was firmly on her side. Within 24 hours, the narrative had completely flipped. What started as Kirk's scandal became Rasheeda's moment of power. Fans flooded her old posts with love, writing, "You're the blueprint," and queen behavior only. The hashtags are Rasheeda, deserves peace, and are not playing. This time shot to the top of trending lists. Even celebrities joined in. Tamar Braxton commented a heart emoji. Candy Burris reposted a clip from Rashida's live with the caption, "Say it louder, sis." Major entertainment blogs called it a masterclass in silent strength. Memes painted Kirk as the man who fumbled loyalty twice, while Rashida was crowned the CEO of composure. TikTok creators began using her quotes in empowerment edits, remixing her calm tone into anthem-worthy sound bites. The culture had spoken. Rashida wasn't the victim this time. She was the example. In a digital world built on chaos, she turned restraint into dominance. The story had evolved, and now everyone was watching the woman who rewrote her own narrative. Live, unbothered, and in control. Unbothered and in control. Days later, reports surfaced that Rashida had met with her legal team. A quiet but powerful move that sent gossip blogs into overdrive. Paparazzi caught her outside a law office in full glam, sunglasses on, confidence radiating. She didn't speak a word, but her body language said everything. Fans called it soft revenge energy. Meanwhile, Kirk was nowhere to be found. No posts, no comments, no appearances. Insiders whispered that the couple might be heading for a separation, but Rashida looked untouched. Her brand deals stayed. Strong, her following spiked, and every photo she posted screamed renewal. "Sometimes peace means signing papers," one fan tweeted, and it went viral instantly. Whether she files or forgives, Rashida has already taken back her power, publicly and permanently. The silence is over, the story has shifted, and now, the question everyone's asking is simple. Whose side are you on? Loyalty or liberation?